Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope everything's going well. I brought a friend along today to be in the video with me. I thought you guys might want to hear a little bit more perspective on how everything's going. This is the 10-day reset challenge, and one of the things that we are doing is trying to give you kind of like a daily quote, daily motivation little video, just about like, you know, how do we stay inspired? How do we keep going? Today's quote, which is exactly what I needed to hear, was that discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't want to do it. And I'm sure that you probably need to hear that too, because that's a reality that we all kind of live with. One of the things that I want to talk about today is just kind of a quick little story about my experience, especially this morning. So yesterday, super proud of myself. I got my nutrition in, I got off social media by 10 p.m., did my workout, wonderful day. Classes were awesome, everything was great. And then I kind of stayed up a little bit later than I normally do, came home a little bit later, and of course, when I woke up this morning, motivation was dead. And it was just hard for me to get up. In fact, I remember kind of waking up and kind of laying there in bed thinking to myself like, man, T25 is not sounding my favorite today. And I've been kind of having a little love-hate relationship with that workout. I really love the sweat. I love the feeling I have after it, but during it, I'm not really enjoying it as much. So I might be looking for a new workout just to kind of keep myself inspired and motivated. But then I get in there today and I start working on this workout today. It's called the Rip T something or other by Shaun T. And man, it incorporated weights and it was a little slower paced. And all of a sudden I just felt great again. So it was awesome to get into the workout and then get started and then realize that I was actually really enjoying myself. So I think that was a really powerful thing for me this morning, is realizing that starting it is probably one of the most key things I have to do. And again, that's the discipline. The discipline is doing it even when you don't want to. And so what I was thinking was maybe you could tell your story today. In the comments, what I want you guys to do is take a second. I want you to talk about what day 3 meant for you. Like, what are you thinking about the challenge so far? Is it hard? Is it easy? Are you inspired? Is it a struggle? And then tell me what's making you push through. For me, it's community. I had to get up and make this video, and I think that's a really powerful thing for me as well. I work out every single day. I do my meditation every single day, but sometimes I need that little kick in the pants to make sure I get up and go. So I was going to give Michelle a chance to talk about her story a little bit, just give you a chance to hear from another perspective, kind of how it's going. Go for it.
I think that what's really cool is I don't always see myself as somebody needing to like change all my habits or do all these things. And then I get into something like this reset and I'm like, I wasn't even paying attention to that habit or this trigger or whatever it was. And so for me, day 3 is going to be a lot about just, I recognized a couple things last night. It's going to be a lot about trying to make sure that now I add not falling into kind of those maybe, pitfalls or habits happens. For example, last night I got off social media. I was up later than I usually would be too. Something was on, I was watching it, but it had commercials. And almost instantly, it was like 10:05 or I don't know, I wanted to go to social media just to fill the time in the commercial break. Filling my mind with stuff that I wasn't choosing to put there. It was just whatever was on somebody else's like mind or their feed. Which isn't great to do at 10 o'clock at night when you want to wind down for the day. And so I caught myself, I changed it to something else. I started playing a game on my phone, which might not have the same effect in your mind as, getting off social media altogether. But for me, it was at least something that was like brain stimulating. It was fun. I haven't played this like word game in a while. So much so that I got stuck on a word, and when CD got home, I was like, hey, I need help. And I got him stuck on it for a few minutes. So just being really aware of just what I do in that time, and that it was probably more of a trigger that I should have just gone to bed. Nutrition's been good. It's been on point for the past 2 days. I needed that. I needed this group to be like, hey, I've got people that I'm going to report to every day, even if it's only for 10 days. It's benefiting me to have this reset, to have this mindset of like, hey, just focus in on you for a few days to get kind of back in gear. I don't get too far off track all the time, but I get off track, and it's helpful to have just a group of people around. So it motivates me every morning to get up and do that. My workouts go a little bit differently. I don't work out first thing in the morning right now all the time, but I do build it in somewhere in my day, depending on which day it is and what workout that looks like. So just keeping up with all of it and having some fun, checking in with everybody else to hear their stories, I think has been awesome.
And I think what you guys are doing, posting your experience, posting your stories down below, is a huge help. Not only does it inspire us, but it also inspires other people. And I'm seeing other people kind of reach out, hey, what is this that you're doing, and why are you doing it, these types of things. I think that's the power and how we come together as a group and a community to make something happen for ourselves. Couple things I want you to think about for the weekend. Yes, I'm going to post videos on Saturday and Sunday this weekend, but I want you to remember the weekends, they can be pitfalls. There are times when we kind of let our guard down, whether we let our guard down in our nutrition, our habits, any of those types of things. Remember, you get one cheat meal. One cheat meal, not one cheat day. So don't go and blow the whole day on something and then come back the next day disappointed in yourself. Plan it. Find a moment. If you want to go to that party, you want to go have that experience, totally go have it. But don't blow the entire experience because you did a whole day of something that you know you have better control of. I'm just going to encourage you to do that. Sometimes things happen, guys, but this is about creating a better mindset and creating better habits, creating better nutrition, fitness, mental discipline, those types of things. And we're here for you. It's going to happen. Something is going to want to creep in. I'm going to also encourage you to do this. Double check the cabinets. Double check the cabinets and make sure none of that tempting stuff is just sitting there waiting for you. Because here's the thing, is you're going to get to a point where the mindset comes down. Maybe you have a drink. Maybe you have something that just lowers your inhibition, lowers your discipline level. And the next thing you know, you're going to fall into that pit. So what I want you to do is before the weekend starts, double check those cabinets. Clear out what you know you don't need for this challenge. And if you do that, I think you'll be really proud of your success coming out of the weekend. So we're going to work hard all weekend long. We still have 7 more days of doing the 10-day reset. I want you guys staying focused, staying disciplined, even over the weekend. But again, of course, enjoy yourself, enjoy your time with your family. If you need anything, reach out. I'm happy to help. If you're just starting, this is day 1 for you. Download the tracker and get going. Start back on the videos. They're all posted in the event, and I'm posting them on the Instagram page in its own special series. So you guys can go ahead and see these and follow along with us as we go from day 1 to day 10. But listen, I'm proud of you. Have a happy and wonderful Friday. I can't wait to see you this weekend. Saturday, Sunday, let's work out hard. Let's be healthy and do our thing. And let's come into the Monday proud of our success and keeping it going. So have a great weekend, guys.
Keep it up.
Enjoy yourself. We'll see you soon.